What happens when handbags and the metaverse collide? Hello, I'm Dominic Walker. Welcome to JMW's Inside Man YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Now, Lucy Marlow is a senior associate within JMW's intellectual property team. So what's happened in this case, Lucy?
So this is a US case where Hermès, who's famous for its Birkin bags, took on Mason Rothchild regarding its use of a MetaBirkin in relation to Rothschild's NFTs. And it's a decision that concerns trademark law, as ultimately what this shows is that trademark owners can prevent third parties from using conflicting brands in relation to NFTs. So it's a really important case from a trademark lawyer's perspective, and anyone that really has a brand, because it's just addresses the point and the importance of protecting and enforcing their trademarks in the digital world.
And it might surprise you when I say this, Lucy, but I'm no expert in handbags. But I know when I've been on holiday and I've seen Michael Kors handbags and whatnot, you know, besides the beach, I'm guessing they're not genuine sellers. So is this the digital version of that?
Exactly. So it's like an online rip-off in many ways. In this case, what we're dealing with is not a physical bag, but an NFT, so a digital version of, you know, a physical Hermes bag, and that's what Rothschild were supplying under the Hermes branding. And what this US decision determines is that IP rights can be enforced in a digital world in the same way in which they can be in the real world. So you'd be looking at the similarity of the marks, Hermes. You know, here obviously there's a little bit of difference. So Hermes did not have trademark protection for their NFTs. So it was dissimilar goods and services. But, you know, the other tests like likelihood of confusion, damage to reputation, they all still applied. And obviously, you know, a perception of someone perhaps buying, you know, a MetaBirkin would be that, you know, they'd be buying an original an original Birkin that originates from Hermes, whereas that was not the case here. So there was confusion as to origin.
And does it help businesses to protect their intellectual property in the metaverse by registering a trademark?
Yeah, so I think what this case highlights is the importance of ensuring that your trademark portfolio is, you know, up to date and matches what your business plans are. So most businesses nowadays are looking towards the metaverse. They're looking towards NFTs. And if that is the case, then you do need to consider looking to see whether or not, you know, you might need to apply for new trademarks to ensure that you've got the right protection in place.
And so how can you and the intellectual property team help businesses who'd like to register trademarks?
So we can look at the existing profile of the trademarks, both at the UK level and internationally, and advise us to, you know, where that stands in accordance with your business goals and, you know, what you're doing and what markets you intend to expand into. And if there are gaps, we can plug them with fresh filings.
Lucy, thank you for your insight. And if you'd like to contact Lucy and the intellectual property team here at JMW Solicitors, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel for the latest legal news, hints and tips. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.